Enter this dazzling universe of power and wisdom, where Solomon, son of King David, stands as a legendary figure among the richest and wisest men who have ever walked this earth. But what mysterious secrets lie behind his magnificent fortune? There is, without a doubt, a universal code that has driven his prosperity to unparalleled heights. Imagine unraveling these long-kept riddles, discovering the three primordial codes that lifted Solomon to the pinnacle of wealth and achievement. Today, I invite you to delve into the depths of these ancient scriptures in the Bible, where the epicenter of understanding these sacred codes lies. Yes, the answer is real, it's within your reach. Open the portals to wealth, prosperity, and success. Express your innermost desires and allow yourself to enter a universe full of infinite possibilities. This is not just a path paved with money and material goods, but a journey that transcends the limits of the mind, reflecting itself in every aspect of your life, according to your own perception at the level of consciousness. Today, we will unveil not only Solomon's secret, but also the path to true prosperity, where wealth and wisdom intertwine, creating an exuberant scenario of abundance and fulfillment. Be ready to discover the three Solomon codes, codes that can transform your life and put the power of the universe in your favor. Get ready to become the protagonist of your own story, because now is the time to walk the path of prosperity. Enter this fascinating code with a powerful web of hidden principles, which are called the sacred keys. Solomon, in all his wisdom, knew how to unlock them and connect to a source of boundless abundance. These keys, dear ones, are not limited to merely attracting wealth, they go beyond, encompassing three fundamental dimensions for true prosperity: the art of manifestation, the secret to sustaining this prosperity, and, finally, the wonderful capacity to overflow. Yes, understand that this divine tripod is the solid foundation for the materialization of your deepest desires. Allow yourself now, like the wise King Solomon, to unlock the secrets of these hidden keys that have led you to achieve an existence filled with wealth in all its forms. So get ready to embark on this transformative journey. With possession of these keys, become masters of your own destiny, opening the door to a life of unlimited prosperity and fulfillment. The universe longs to share its wealth with you, and now is the time to connect with this inexhaustible power. If you enjoy this type of content, leave your like and subscribe to the Divine Connection channel so you don't miss any new videos. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to stay up to date with all our news. To receive a divine blessing, type in the comments here, "I'm ready to learn the three secret codes and become an extremely rich and happy person." Before revealing Solomon's precious codes, allow me to address some concerns that may have arisen. I understand that many might object to the mention of Solomon and his power. Some might question his past, point out his faults, or even mention the destruction of the temple. However, it is important to discern that true wealth is not merely a symbol of ostentation. It is, in fact, a reflection of our conscience. True wealth is not just about opportunity. Therefore, by unlocking Solomon's secrets, we not only set out in search of material riches, but we also commit ourselves to seeking the wisdom and understanding that enable us to thrive in all aspects of life. May this journey lead us not only to material wealth, but also to spiritual fulfillment and the flourishing of our inner being. Let us be ready to receive Solomon's teachings and transform our lives into a radiant reflection of true prosperity. Just as winning a fortune in the lottery does not guarantee eternal prosperity, there is something deeper and more lasting that needs to be achieved, something we will explore here. One relevant aspect is the imperfection inherent in all of us, including great leaders, artists, and religious figures. Seeking perfection in human figures is a mistake, as it is natural for them to make mistakes. However, it is essential to learn from their virtues and mistakes, rather than judging them solely by their faults. To achieve true wealth, it is necessary to embrace eternal principles that transcend superficiality. Genuine wealth is not limited to itself, it seeks a higher purpose, a noble meaning that goes beyond the material. By taking hold of these principles, you will open the door to manifesting, maintaining, and sharing wealth, aligning yourself with a purpose that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Now, I invite you to dive into this ancient knowledge, unravel Solomon's codes, and master these eternal keys, walking the path to true and enriching prosperity that transcends the simple accumulation of material goods. Get ready for the journey that will transform your life and light your path to fulfillment. You hold the secret. This video is an invitation for you to pay attention to the codes that Solomon unveiled. I have no interest in imposing any religious ideas on what you believe or don't believe. Now, let's get to the most intriguing facts, reserving the most interesting for last. A dream in which God appeared to Solomon and offered him any wish. Wisdom and discernment were crucial in Solomon's choice. Instead of asking for material riches, he chose to ask for wisdom and knowledge to govern his nation. God, admiring the young king's choice, granted him not only wisdom, but also riches, blessings, and honor. Despite being heir to the beloved King David, Solomon recognized that wealth alone was not enough to sustain the reign and authority left by his father. This brings us to a deeper understanding. Stay tuned for what's to come, because this journey will bring impactful revelations about how Solomon, even though he was young and inexperienced, knew how to choose wisdom as the basis for his reign. He teaches us that the key to maintaining and multiplying wealth goes beyond the mere accumulation of material goods. Governing requires discernment, something he acquired through his search for wisdom. In the book of Proverbs, Solomon teaches us a valuable lesson: it is better to seek wisdom than gold and understanding than silver. Greed focused only on accumulating wealth is not enough to guarantee success and sustain that prosperity. True power lies in wisdom and discernment, which are fundamental to manifesting, maintaining, and multiplying wealth. Those who desire genuine prosperity must prioritize the search for wisdom and inner improvement. Solomon understood that wisdom and discernment would be the pillars responsible for his achievement in government, respect, and prosperity in his reign. Here lies an essential truth: wealth is already within everyone's reach, but you have to be mentally prepared to recognize Solomon didn't just receive wisdom as a gift from on high. God gave him opportunities to take possession of that wisdom and apply it to his life. It was his energetic and wise action that elevated him to the position of the wisest king in history. I believe that we can connect with infinite wisdom, and we will explore this further in the third code. However, this wisdom only becomes effective when we put it into practice. We live in an age of knowledge, where information is at our fingertips, but if we don't apply it, it becomes a mere accumulation of facts and theories. Having knowledge is valuable, but if it's not put into action, it doesn't generate results. Imagine reading a book on investments written by a wealthy and experienced author, but not applying what you've learned. In that case, knowledge does not bring wealth. Only when we act on this wisdom do we reap its rewards. So let this lesson from Solomon remain in our minds. Wisdom is powerful, but it only becomes true wisdom when we put it into action. There's no point in having accumulated knowledge if we don't apply it to our journey towards prosperity. Let's be people of action, putting into practice what we have learned, and then we will see wealth flourish in our lives. It is truly essential that we take a step away from what Solomon taught and delve into Jesus' teaching about asking, believing, and receiving. Opening our eyes to this perspective is of the utmost importance. Often, when we start studying topics related to negation, metaphysics, positive thinking and manifestation, many people imagine that receiving is just a matter of meditating and hoping for the best. I've thought that too, but I've come to understand that receiving, as taught by Jesus, goes much further than that. The verb to receive in Latin means to take back or to come into possession of. This implies accessing, on the physical plane, what has already been clearly manifested in our minds. To receive, therefore, is to take possession of what is rightfully ours. It is important to understand that receiving is not just about passively waiting. It is necessary to act, to put into practice the knowledge we have acquired, as well as the ideas that arise from our clear intention. Believing and acting are powerful keys to making things happen in our lives. Returning to the example of Solomon, when he asked for wisdom after his dream conversation with God, it is interesting to note that action was key. Not only did he receive wisdom, but he already put it into practice in his reign. So, by combining clarity of intention with the next code to be revealed, we can achieve true manifestation in our lives. Be ready to delve even deeper into these teachings and apply the light to your journey so that things just happen. Open yourself up to the possibility of taking possession of what is rightfully yours through decisive action and genuine faith. The journey continues, and new revelations await. Code number 3, related to Solomon's honor, gratitude, and sincerity, is noticeable in his attitude of loving the Lord and walking according to his father's teachings. He showed his gratitude through sacrifices offered in sacred places as a symbol of devotion and recognition. Although this practice may not make sense to us today, in Solomon's time it was commonplace and reflected his conscience at the time. Solomon's grateful and sincere heart is remarkable, and it is this heart that God recognizes when he offers him the choice of what he desires. His response demonstrates his humility and gratitude, as he recognizes God's kindness to his father. By assimilating these teachings, we are called to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and humility, recognizing the blessings we have already received and the opportunities that lie ahead of us. In doing so, we open the door to a life of genuine abundance, where wealth manifests itself not only in material terms, but also in emotional well-being, harmonious relationships, and a positive contribution to the world around us. So may we honor Solomon's wisdom not just with words, but with concrete actions in our daily lives. May we be agents of change, bringing light and prosperity wherever we are. For, as Solomon teaches us, true wealth lies not only in receiving, but in giving and sharing generously. May each step on our journey be guided by wisdom, decisive action, and sincere gratitude, for this is how we become the true rulers of our own destiny, navigating the waters of life with confidence, purpose, and fulfillment. So, as we continue our journey in search of true prosperity, may we always remember Solomon's timeless lessons, inspiring us to live a life of wisdom, integrity, and love. May we manifest true wealth in all areas of our lives, making the world a brighter and more prosperous place for all. Solomon inspires us to act with discernment, compassion, and understanding in the face of life's challenges. In addition, gratitude and sincerity reveal themselves as powerful connections to a field of infinite possibilities, where we find answers and solutions to our deepest questions. By raising our vibration, we open doors to abundance and prosperity. The power of manifestation is in our hands, and, to achieve true wealth, we need to honor wisdom, take ownership of the teachings, and act with determination. Solomon teaches us that wealth is not only material, but is also found in harmony with the world around us, in our personal relationships. Like Solomon, we must seek the wisdom that comes from an infinite and divine source, and apply it with gratitude and sincerity on our journey. Each of us has the power to change our destiny and manifest what we desire, as long as we are willing to act with wisdom and an open heart. So may we follow Solomon's codes through the wisdom of action and gratitude. May the search for wisdom and balance lead us to manifest wealth not only for our own sake, but also to contribute to the harmony of the world around us. Let us learn from Solomon's story and allow his ancient lessons to guide our steps towards a future filled with prosperity and authenticity.